Hello,
Hello!
and welcome to
Instant.
Finish. Yes, so we are talking about the live Big Finish experience, the stuff of legend. We've literally just got home.
It's been a good day. It's been a good day with Rob Valentine and India Fish. Yeah, go on anyway.
So we did a little recording directly after.
That's right, with our two
The
hosts,
performance.
Dylan Reese and Luke Malloy.
Yeah, so we're just going to play that now for you. The live experience of Finish Big, at the live experience of Big Finish. And then we'll come back and we'll have a little chat afterwards as well.
Hello.
Hello!
And welcome to Instant Finish.
The most instant finish you could possibly get.
Live on location at Cagadon Hall in London
That's right.
for the stuff of legend. Yes, we are here in the foyer. We've literally just come out of the theatre.
You can hear the sound of 1,000 geeks exiting the building.
Yep, and we've got a couple of hosts here with us.
Oh my god. Well, let's move straight over to our greatest hoe, shall we say. The hoe at the top of the side. Mr. Luke Malloy.
Hello, how are we all?
Yeah, well, how did you find it?
It was so much fun, wasn't it? Sort of went in there. I think everyone went in there thinking, "Is this going to work? It might be a bit boring, whatever." And then you sat there going, "Am I a loser?" And then Paul McGann walks out in robes, and you get a hard on. You go, "Yes, I'm a loser, and it's fucking great."
Did you see up India Fisher's skirt?
No, but on the front row it was a bit touch and go.
Ho in the front row.
Dylan, hello. You had a front row seat for this spectacle.
Exactly. I'm more of a mid-ho, if I'm honest, but I am one of the hoes, and I was in the front rows. Yeah. What a blast, eh? Like, I mean, it wasn't the greatest Big Finish story of all time, but it didn't matter. There was just...
Hey, Rob.
No. Like, it was not bad in any way, shape or form, but it wasn't like an epic. It wasn't Chimes of Midnight, but it was just so thrilling to watch them perform it. And yes, Paul McGann coming out in his Doctor Who clothes was very exciting, and all the cast are on fire. Nicholas Briggs was doing great as the Daleks, as he always does, and we got to see Foley done live, which I was disappointed to find wasn't done by Tim Foley.
And it was a lot of sort of scrunching up paper and sort of banging a bell, you know? Did you think that this script, like, I do agree with what you said there, it wasn't an intellectual treat, it was sort of like your bog standard Doctor Who adventure, but do you think because this is on the stage, it has to be something with a lot of movement, a lot of sound effects, a lot of sort of witty lines for the actors to feed off the audience with? Mr. Luke?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think that's the right thing to do, especially for the first one. A sort of standard plot with a few moments that are going to make the crowd go, "Hey, woo!"
What bit made you go, whoa?
When India Fisher sat down. No, wow, what was... It was really fan pleasing. I've got to be honest. It felt like watching a classic episode of Paul McGann's Doctor Who. With that pace, I really liked the first part, and the first 30 minutes was just Paul McGann and India Fisher vibing in Cornwall, and oh god, you just want them to have their own TV series, don't you?
I realise I haven't let you talk at all.
Well, I couldn't keep my eyes off India Fisher the whole time. I was watching her
What, you on the phone?
whole time. All the different movement and all the facial expressions. It was just like watching an episode in front of me. I absolutely loved it. And actually, yeah, okay, when they said that Daleks were going to be in it, I was like, oh, here we go. It's the Daleks again. But actually, you needed the Daleks because it's that visual thing for the audience. You couldn't have like an alien and then try and explain it to this whole new audience. You needed those quick things like the Master and the Daleks and stuff to just be in it. It didn't matter. It was a great atmospheric story.
I really liked, I don't know what the actress's name was, the guest woman character. What's her name? Quick, you've got the book, you've got the CD there. Oh, it's not out. Oh, quick, get the program out.
Jason Hay Gallery.
No. Oh, Carolyn Seymour was fun. Nisha Nair, who was a lesbian character who had the hots for Charlie.
Named after Emily Barnfather, named after Keith Barnfather, no doubt.
What Doctor Zeus toy? She been?
She was in Bad Wolf. She was the woman with the gun.
Yeah.
Where she went, well, shut up then, and gave him a wink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She flirts with everyone.
I agree with what you said, though. What was it what you said? About, it just felt like having them on TV.
Yeah.
Like seeing India Fish. And fuck me, someone told me she was 50. How is she 50? She looks like she's 25.
She looks better than she did 20 years ago.
I know.
She looks amazing.
Now, we did have a little bit of feedback from somebody in the audience, one of our hosts who came up to us to say hello, who said he was disappointed that more people were not in costume. What do you think about this?
Well, I wasn't expecting anyone to be in costume, so when Paul McGann turned up, it was a proper thrill. And that did add to it, so I can see sort of what they're saying, because if they'd all been in costume, it really would have felt like you were just watching it. But what's the...
None of the others have got costumes. Yeah.
Well,
What's just Charlie? Yeah, fine. But it should. No.
Well, there's a man over there dressed as Colin Baker. She could have worn that.
Did anyone else think when India Fisher got up, she was going to actually get in the Dalek? I thought she was.
In fact, was that the funniest bit of the whole story when she was having an argument with the Dalek?
Good.
Yeah, it was like, I wasn't too keen on Briggs just doing different voices. When it went into them places...
What, when he was having conversations with himself? Well, that's just every other Big Finish release these days.
And I don't like psychic energy, so the second act wasn't good. It just wasn't my vibe.
I've got to say kudos to Carolyn Seymour for her "Help me, help us" alien voice. I thought she did very well. Oh, we're being asked to leave. So let's summarise our thoughts on the stuff.
We just mentioned Alex McQueen. It was fucking electric. Everyone loved him every time he spoke.
He got the most audience reaction,
Yeah.
I think. Not even like Paul McGann got that. He didn't get as many big moments as Alex McQueen.
What's the last time we saw him? When's the last time? Was it Dark Eyes?
4 maybe.
Oh, well, there you go. No wonder you're grinning. All right, well, because we are being shoved out of the Cadogan Hall, last thoughts on the stuff of legend.
I had a really great time, and shout out to Barnaby Edwards, who I thought was a fantastic host at the beginning and the end. Very funny, very charming, very charismatic. All the performers put in a great show. Great to see Alex McQueen again. Paul McGann, India Fisher, on fire, the whole cast, brilliant, 10 out of 10 for an experience.
And Barnaby Edwards even gave us a little education on how they put the thing together.
He did.
I thought was marvellous.
Yeah, a true Doctor Who experience. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, amazing. And also, like, Paul McGann is just so effortlessly the Doctor. You just watching him like he's the Doctor. Yeah, you know, he's got an iPad there that he's clearly reading lines off. I thought he was just playing Candy Crush, to be honest, because he was just being the Doctor.
He had 2 lines in the first half.
It was incredible. Everyone, but yeah, them two. You watch that live, you just want to see them on a TV series. Great experience.
And I just want to say, in terms of the script, I did think it was very funny. I was laughing a lot. There was a lot for the actors to give the audience, and a lot of the lines were funny.
Yeah.
Well, everybody,
Don't forget to...
instant finish!
Such insight from our host
Well,
there.
yes, so there was a lot going on straight after, and then we got chucked out of the building, so...
Yeah, the security guard was like, "Oi, sling your hook. We're done."
But just to go over that again, really, it was absolutely
It
fantastic.
was great. It was
It
really,
really
great.
was.
And like maybe there was a few less than complimentary things said about the script there, but I actually think, on consideration, I do think that it was a script that allowed the actors to play to the audience. So
Yeah.
like Alex McQueen got to just take it up to the rafters, and everyone was cheering.
Yeah, but there were so many
every time
lines.
he opened his
'cause
mouth.
It needs to work as the studio version that goes out, but it also needs to work for the performers on stage and to have that interaction to make it an experience for the audience, and all those little one-liners and witty moments where the audience could react.
Yeah.
And they did, so it worked
There was loads of
perfectly.
laughter, there was loads of applause, and I've got to say, because they said they did something unusual for this that they don't normally do, Barnaby Edwards said they had 2 days of rehearsal, and actually, I thought as a cast they gelled so well.
Yeah.
Big Finish! Allow for 2 days of rehearsal for every release, and you'd have this fabulous ensemble like this.
I know, Sylvester McCoy would know what's going on. I wonder if they're going to be fed up because they've got 4 performances
Yeah,
of
by
this,
the
and
end.
by the end of it, that's going to be...
Jesus. By the end, Charlie Pollard would be like, I ain't getting that fucking Dalek, for God's sake. Oh, spoiler, if you haven't seen it yet tonight. Sorry.
But no, absolutely wonderful, just to say again. And I hope they do more, and I hope it was
really
a success for everybody.
Brilliant venue for it as well.
Yeah.
Comfy seats,
Oh.
good views for everybody.
And I was a little bit, annoyed, because I wasn't sure if this fitted in with the continuity of the Eighth Doctor and Charlie, because I wasn't sure if Charlie knew
What a surprise.
who the Daleks were by Time of the Daleks. Then it goes into Neverland as Zagreus, and there's no other chance for Charlie to not know the Daleks. But I think it's okay, because I don't know if it's 100% that she doesn't know the Daleks in Time of the Daleks. So I will double check, but I was a little bit annoyed, just because it didn't fit in with
doesn't matter.
well, I know, but it doesn't really matter. But it's fun if it does fit.
He goes
in.
on to Gallifrey Base, and I say, what do people think? He goes, I don't know. Everyone's arguing about the continuity of Charlie and the fucking Daleks. Will you people
All
get
right,
a life,
all right.
for God's sakes, and tell us what you think of the story?
Yeah. Oh, and we saw some other
Oh,
listeners, watchers.
yes.
So just say hello to.
You know, the more I go to these Big Finish events, I start to feel like a celebrity.
We saw Chris, didn't we?
Lovely
in the foyer.
Chris.
Said hello. And then we saw Andrew in the interval, didn't
Oh, Andrew.
we? And Matt at the end as
Oh,
well said
Matt.
hello as well. So thanks for saying hello.
Yes.
And listening. That's really nice.
You
I
made
hope-
it- I
we
want
hope
Matt-
you all enjoyed it as well. I
Thank
think
you
did.
so much for recognising Luke Malloy, because at that point nobody had recognised him, and he was getting a bit pissed that everyone else was being recognised.
But there we go. What a success.
And
And I really want to
exemplary
listen
effort.
to the
I
studio
really do
version
think.
now.
Yeah,
I wanna listen to it
I'm
again.
intrigued too. And well, just to see how it is with fully immersive sound design. Although I've got to say, the guy doing the Foley, man, oh man, what a job that must have been. He had a script, he was turning the page all the time going, oh God, what was it? The paper, the shoe, the bell. I mean, imagine it with me doing that.
No, it'd just be chaos. wouldn't
Caroline
it?
Seymour would just be waiting for her cues all the
Oh, I
time.
loved seeing Caroline Seymour there.
she's
It's a net
great.
Badland in the CD though, so
Yeah.
that'll be an interesting change.
Who do you think the MVP was?
India Fisher.
Yeah, I'd agree. Well, maybe Alex McQueen. Although Paul McGann was superb.
Oh yeah, in costume. Oh, absolutely brilliant.
But they
Lovely
were
to
sort of
see
giving
him.
the big moments to some of the side characters and to the Master as well. The Doctor's the Doctor. He's like a stalwart character, isn't he? So he gets all the heroic moments. But and I really loved whoever played Emily Jane. I thought she was fabulous. So spunky.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, imagine if
Please
Lots of
do more.
Future was performed in front of you. You might have enjoyed it then.
No, that was not a good script. Please do more. We really enjoyed it. And we like the day out as well. So we
Yeah.
don't get out much.
So yeah, give it a go or get the download if you haven't been able to go and
I
see
hope the
it. It's a
video's
great,
made
it's a
available.
great story
Don't
on
you?
its own. I think I would have absolutely enjoyed this. If it just been released as another release, I think I would have loved this
Well, it's
anyway.
Eighth Doctor and Charlie.
It's
of
got that
course you would.
mix. It's got that mystery. It's got that really great opening.
Fun
It's got
side characters.
and for the purposes of this, it was had to be a small cast of characters. It's not a big overblown story of epic proportions or anything. It's a self-contained, fun adventure, and that's all you can ask.
I think pretty
for.
much everyone got a standing ovation at the end.
Oh, of
But
course.
Nicholas Briggs did not get the joke when he died and left the story, so he had to tell the audience to give him a round of applause.
Yeah, he's the only one that was like,
Yeah.
cheer
Come
for
on,
me.
come
of
on.
course. Anyway.
Although he did die spectacularly.
Yeah,
about,
it was
so-
great. It was great
Yeah.
because actually the Daleks weren't in it that much,
No.
which I like. That there's not too
Nick,
much Daleks
in this release, you truly were the stuff of legends.
Yeah, and in the meantime, everybody, don't forget
Two.
finish
No.
instantly finish big.
Oh, dear.